These are those results from Good Car, Bad Car data for Q3 of 2020. That includes July, August, September, those 3 months. To kind of give a background, these 3 months, all car dealerships were selling new cars at an extremely high clip. However, most of them experienced supply issues. Demand was through the roof, but they didn't have enough cars on the lot to meet demand. So this will really kind of paints the picture of which cars were affected by supply crunches and which were not. Ford F1 F Series, they were able to maintain supply of the F Series relative to demand in those 3 months. The other trucks, not as much. RAV4 came close to selling out. It did in most places, but it's come back in full thunder in September. Tesla production is ramped up like crazy year over year in Q3, almost 100% more than last year, almost double Tesla 3 production. CRV really got hit hard with supply issues. So did Civics. So Honda had major supply issues. Chevy Equinox had major supply issues, and the Rogue just got pummeled with supply issues in Q3. Looks like the Corolla did as well, the Accord, the Tacoma, the Grand Cherokee, the Ford Escape, the Jeep Cherokee, Ford Transit vans, Chevy Traverses, Tucson's, Crosstreks, 22% down. If you wanted any of these cars in the last 3 months, you've probably been quite disappointed not to find them. They're just so hard to find. Toyota 4Runners were down. Ford Fusion was down. Nissan Altima was way down, 45% down. Nissan just had massive supply issues. Hyundai Elantra was way down. Nissan Sentra was way down. Frontier trucks were way up. Nissan put a lot of their emphasis in Frontiers. In summary, that's for all of Q3. Like I said, those are those 3 months lumped together, July, August, and September. But if we just look at September itself and just focus in on September, how have these companies rebound in September? Like we mentioned, RAV4 had kind of a hard time keeping up with demand in Q3, but you can see by September they were selling 43,000 RAV4s a month. So supply is definitely returning. Ford is just selling Ford F-150s like crazy, 74,000. You can see a small dip in supply here due to supply issues, but it's returning. CRVs, 33,000 CRVs in September, so definitely supply is returning on those. Camrys, supply has returned to normal. Honda Civics, supply is almost normal, still a little bit under. Highlanders, definitely supply has returned, 22,000 Highlanders in September. Tacomas, they're selling Tacomas like crazy, 20,000 Tacomas in September. Rogues, 20,000. They should be up to about 25,000 to meet demand. So Nissan's still struggling with that. And Accords are back to normal at 20,000 in September. Corollas are way under. It's just a huge shortage and the demand issue also with Corollas, but only 19,000 in September. So, in summary, most of these car models, these popular models, are returning to normal supply. It doesn't look like there's any huge gaping wounds from a supply chain, especially if you look at September numbers. By October, things should pretty much return back to normal from a supply side. The question is, will demand maintain as high as it has for the last 3 months of the year? That's the question.